All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, there's no bike behind me because we're looking at another bike rack today. But before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So, like I said, we're looking at another bike rack today, and this was on a 2-inch receiver. So let's head over to the Bronco. Let's take a look at what we're looking at today. All right, so here it is. This is the OUTFITR 2-bike hitch rack, e-bike rack with ramp. That's right, it's got a ramp right here on the end. We'll show you that in a minute here. So, if you guys watched my last rack review videos, I reviewed one of their other racks. Just the 2-bike hitch rack was the one I reviewed last. So what makes this one different? So obviously it's the looks of it are different. That's one of the big things about this one. So apparently they liked my last review, so they wanted to send me another one. So here we are again. So what makes this one different? So number one, the last one we reviewed was a full steel rack. This one has aluminum bits to it. So realistically, the aluminum bits on this are going to be the trays right here, where the bikes actually are going to sit over. These are going to be aluminum. The rest of this rack is still full steel, including the ramp, and which makes it lighter, but still decently robust. So when the box arrived, the only weight it had on it wasn't kilograms. It was 20.5 kilograms, which comes out to right about 45 pounds. So it is 8 pounds less than a full steel rack. So it's definitely got some heft to it, but it's not near as bad as that full steel one. This one you can at least move around a little bit easier. So this guy is for a 2-inch hitch receiver. I will note that I am using a hitch extension with a hitch tightener to extend out my hitch a little bit in order to clear the spare tire of my Bronco. Just Bronco problem. Most of you guys probably won't have that same kind of clearance issue with your vehicle. But in my case, with that hitch tightener on there, this is essentially acting just like the hitch on my truck. So what you see is the rack itself. There is no movement except for the rack itself. So that's what you're going to see here. So just like the last OUTFITR rack we tested out, it does have the clearance for up to a 5-inch wide tire. So you can haul essentially whatever you want on here. And it's fully adjustable for wheelbase. It has these adjustable wheel chocks here for the rear wheel that you are able to essentially slide all the way up to there and all the way back to there. So anything between that wheelbase and that wheelbase, easy. You got it. No problem at all. So kind of nice they offer that. This one I do like because it has these kind of trays out here on the ends for the front tire to go into. I like the secure method of those. I feel like it's a little bit, personally, it's a little bit more secure versus just having it on top of the rack. You kind of put your tire in here, got rubber here, it locks into this spot here. I feel like it's pretty secure. And then of course you have just your kind of normal ratchet straps that go on, and you can tighten your rack from there. So has all those different features on there to get it going. Now, capacity on this thing, 200 pounds. Should be able to carry pretty much any bike you want to carry. Should be able to carry me. So, just like our last one, we're going to test out that capacity. You put 200 pounds as a capacity on something, I'm going to step on it. So, let's go ahead. Let's just step on the steel bar in the middle, and we'll try that first, and then we can kind of move onto the aluminum. We'll see how that does exactly. So, let's go ahead. Get some standing here, and we'll go ahead. Okay, there we go. So there's the steel, no problem at all. Now let's be real, your bikes are going to be out here on the aluminum. So I like park this way. I can hold onto the roof, which is very hot. So there we go. I mean, that holds me. No issues at all. I'm not going to stand on the back one because most of your weight isn't going to be on the far back. So that's not bad. That definitely supports me. The aluminum does flex a hair. Actually, I think it's just the rack flexing. So it definitely supports me. I would agree, 200 pounds. No issues at all on this guy. You guys want to watch a rack video, so I obviously got to put a bike on here. So let's go ahead and do that. So this rack, essentially it has, again, your strap back here for the rear wheel. And then it has a strap up here in this tray for your front wheel. And then it also has these bars here. So I'll flip up this one for the back. So these guys are your kind of I call them the never-ending bar, or the universal fit bar. Pretty much goes on whatever you want it to be, wherever it needs to go. So This bar can go all the way from there, has a stop right there, and it can go all the way down there for storage. So anywhere in between that range there, this bar can move to attach to your frame. You can also rotate this guy 360 degrees. So if you need to grab your seat tube, top tube, down tube, whatever you gotta grab, you can grab it with this guy. And then of course it's fully padded on the inside with these nice rubber padding there. And then same thing, up and down, wherever you need it to be. So it's fully adjustable for whatever bike you want to put on there, whether that's like a mountain bike, gravel bike, road bike, kids bike, step through frame, whatever that is. You should be able to figure out a way to clamp it onto this versus having to use one of those funky adapters or anything like that. You should be able to make this attach to that no matter what you have. Realistically, any bike up to essentially, I mean, let's be realistic here. Anything up to there should fit. You should be able to make something work in that range. So let's go ahead. I think it's time to throw a bike on here. So let's go ahead. We'll lock this one in place. Go ahead, put this pole down just so it's out of our way. And let's go ahead and throw a bike on here. So we're going to throw the good old Poseidon Norton on here, my mountain bike. So we'll go ahead, we'll turn that sideways and bring up this bar here. So these bars are on like a cam, and I kind of like how they feel. They move, but they stay at the same time. And they don't like go super fast. They don't just run away from you for the most part. So we got this guy here, got our straps here. We pull out the ramp. We're going to roll a bike up. We're not going to carry this thing today. The ramp back here has a little hitch pin. You just go ahead, pop that hitch pin right there. There's our pin right there. This guy goes right on the back of the rack. Pull her off right there. You have your nice ramp right there. So you can tell one side completely smooth, and one side has these two little hooky things. So the little hooky things are what hook into the bike rack. There's actually little slots over here to throw the ramp onto. So go ahead, throw that ramp right on there. I think we're ready to throw a bike on here and see what it looks like. I'll show you how it all works. All right, so let's roll the bike right on up here. So you're always gonna wanna put the wheel of the front bike, the bike closest to the vehicle, you want it on the driver's side. So that way your cranks aren't in the middle and your cranks don't bash into each other. Kind of keeps everything nice. So go ahead and use our ramp here. We're just gonna roll bike straight up. Oh, the ramp's pretty nice. Okay, just keep on rolling it right on up and right into place there. Just like so. So you can see how it is currently. This is how you're gonna want your bike rack set up. So your front wheel is gonna go right into that rack on the front, and then back here on the back, the little sliding wheel chuck here, you want it always on the front of the wheel. That's gonna allow it so you're pulling forward on the bike. So it's gonna keep itself securely into that kind of basket up on the front. So once you have it mounted, once you have that up in here, we're gonna go ahead, pull our bar up. Gonna lean over our bike here. Find kind of our rotation where we like it. I kind of think that looks pretty good right there. There we go. All right. And tighten that guy down. So you can see just with that mount right there, it's on there pretty secure. Just like that. So go ahead, tighten that up a little bit more. But you can see that's pretty dang secure just as it is. So from there, we can go ahead, grab our front strap. Just gonna feed that right on through our wheel. Down to the little ratchet on the other side. There's the front wheel locked in. Get our back wheel. And just gotta do the same deal. Throw this down into a little adjuster down there. There we are. Cool. Hey, you can see we got that thing on. That's all it's gonna do right there. That is not bad at all. It is pretty secure, and it wants to stay there. It doesn't want to come this way. So there we go. So we got one bike on the rack ready to go. It's nice and secure on there. Then we can just come right over here, grab our ramp, which just comes out of the slots. And if we're done loading up, we can throw this guy right on the back, just like so, and be done. Or we can go ahead and load that second bike on here. So go ahead, get this bar up, get that second bike on here. Same deal, get our ramp and throw it into those little slots there. And we're set to load up our next bike on here. All right, so next up, we're gonna give our road bike a shot. So you can use the ramp if you want. You don't have to use the ramp if you don't really want to. In this case, I know this bike is way shorter than that. So I'm just gonna bring that up here, and I'm just gonna lift this bike up. So you can use the ramp if you need to. You can choose not to. Whatever works for you. So this is actually one of those good case examples here. So this guy, you can tell, it's going to be kind of tough. Actually, it doesn't go that way anymore. That's where the cam is that stops it. So in this case, I can't reach the down tube here. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to go clamp on the top tube here. I'm going to come right up onto the top tube, just like so. And we'll clamp right there. And I like how it has that rubber in there to nicely hold that and keep that nice and secure. And that's actually in there solid. Wow. So there you go. We'll tighten down our little wing nut here. Make sure that's nice and tight. There we go. Okay. And then we got to do the same thing down here. So we got to bring this wheel chock to essentially be right in front of the wheel. And to tighten this, we just turn the little lever clockwise. So turn it clockwise, and then we'll just push down the lever, and that locks that block in place. Then we can grab our strap. And we can slide that guy right there. Do our same with our front strap. That actually feels super solid with the skinny tires. I like that. Then we can go ahead, grab our ramp here, and we can slide this back in. So I did find it, I think it's this way. One way it does seem to sit a hair higher. Yeah, so this way with the slot facing up, seems to fit a little bit higher, which I kind of like. So get that a little bit higher, throw our pin back through, latch that guy up. We're set to go for a drive. Look at that thing. That's awesome. You guys see anything move? I haven't seen anything move. That is just how we left it. I don't know about where you guys are sitting, but for me, it all looked like it did a pretty good job, honestly. Even on the dirt, it did pretty good. So I will say, if you're worried about clearance on the dirt, take this ramp off. Just pop the pin, throw it in the bed of your truck, whatever. Just take this ramp off, or if you don't need it, just take it off. This is the lowest part and the farthest sticking out part by, I don't know, what we got, 4 inches or so. So, yeah, if you need clearance, take the ramp off. Ramp's really nice, though. To take this off, you need a little bit extra clearance, but it works really well. I'm very impressed with it. I didn't see anything move, at least I'm up where I was sitting. So we'll check the camera. We'll see together on the footage whether something moved. But I don't think anything moved. Doesn't look like it at all. So let's get to the unloading part. So unloading is as simple as loading this thing. So we just got to pop all of our straps. Do the same thing. Pull them all off. Throw them all down to the side. Pull this guy off. All right. Just like that. You gotta grab this last clamp here. Keep your hand on your bike, and then whoop, off it comes. You can roll it down the ramp if you want, or you can just lift it right off of the tray. There we go. All in place there. Now we get to the fun thing of this rack, and that's actually folding this rack up. So this rack does fold up against the back of your vehicle. So first thing I want to do, we want to go ahead, grab our bars right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay those down flat. Then we're going to grab our clamp, and we're going to, well, you got to loosen it. There we go. We're going to go ahead and loosen our clamp up, and we're going to slide that underneath the tray. So that way this bar can't come up. So once you have that set, we're going to tighten her down. All right, slide them both right under there. And tighten those wing nuts up. That is pretty much all you need to do to fold this thing flat. Pull those, put those two underneath there so they don't fling up. Then you can come right up to our hinge point right here. And there's a pin and a hitch pin. Once we undo those, come right back to our ramp, grab our ramp. And we should be able to go straight up. And our pin should go right back in this side here. Come on. There it goes. All right. And there we go. As you can see, that thing ain't going anywhere. And there you have it. You got your straps all secured. You got your poles secured here. So they do provide Velcro straps so you can strap this to this. I believe is what they're looking for. Maybe here to here. I don't know. So you can Velcro strap this to here. Personally, that ain't... Like, I mean, the most that's going to do is this. And it's padded. So it's not going to... Not going to make any noise. That shouldn't fall off. Shouldn't hit somebody. As long as you're tight on everything, you should be good to go. In this case, yeah, this is all tight. Ready to go. And I'm not concerned about that at all. And there you go. It's nice and flat. That's actually really flat against the back. And honestly, it's pretty flat here. That's actually pretty good. It doesn't stick out very far once it's folded up. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice rack like this, that's definitely the way to go. And there you have it, back set up, ready to get some bikes thrown on it. So let's talk pros and cons. So pros, it fits any bike up to a 5-inch tire. You can put whatever you want on here. No matter the weight either, you just roll it up with the ramp. Should have been nice for the fat bike when I first bought it when it was like 55 pounds. Would have been pretty nice just to roll it up on the rack. It holds your bike super secure. It does hold the skinny tires, I feel like, really well for what it is. I'm not sure if it's the skinny tires or the frame or what it was, but it held them really secure. You can use those Velcro straps again for the skinny tires if you need to. In my case, I felt like it was pretty good how it was. So I don't have any complaints with that. It is lighter with the aluminum, and they saved in places where I don't feel like it makes a huge difference that it's aluminum versus steel. Cons? I don't know if I really have any cons at this moment. I'm trying to think. I could say the con is the ramp is kind of wonky, how it holds in there. It's not really... Not exactly like as secure as the rest of the rack, I guess. Did I hear it? No. Honestly, I didn't hear it at all inside the truck. So, I don't know. That's honestly my only thing, and it hangs a little low versus everything. But it kind of needs to be low and kind of where it is, I guess, for it to really work or to be attached to the rack. So, I mean, maybe a little bit better so it just doesn't do that. That's about it, honestly. Maybe a couple reflective stickers or reflectors on the back, you know, since it sticks far off the back of your vehicle. I don't know. There might be some law on that you don't have to if it doesn't stick out far enough. I don't know. That's not me. So I honestly like this rack. This rack is really, really good. Also, like any of the OUTFITR racks, you get a 1-year warranty on here. So if you have any problems, you can call the customer service. They'll solve all your problems for you, help you get through things. I have none with this rack. This rack is great. I have no issues with it. You're not going to have any issues with this either. Honestly, we're looking to carry some heavier bikes, some heavier e-bikes, and need a ramp to get them up on there easily. Or you're just looking to carry pretty much any bike you want to carry securely. This is a nice rack to go with. I can't argue with this. It worked with skinny tires, it worked with mountain tires. It's going to work with fat bike tires, no problem too. So, can't argue with that. So I guess the only thing left is really just the price on this, guy. So looking up price here on OUTFITR, you are looking at $349.99. It's a pretty solid rack for $349. For you not to have any complaints for $349, that's a pretty solid rack. I think you'd be pretty happy with that. Does give a couple other things. So up to a 50-inch wheelbase on the bike, up to 5-inch wide tires. So for some of you with longer mountain bikes, take into account the wheelbase length, up to 50 inches. I think that covers a lot of them, but there are longer bikes out there that I know. So if that's you, might not fit just because of wheelbase length. But I mean, this thing's solid with this 3 points of contact, the frame, the 2 wheels, the nice tray, the kind of cage your tire goes into. I really like the cage. this is what I really like. I like this. This cage works really well. I feel like it's really secure and holds the tire. I feel like just the way it is, it holds it better, in my opinion. It looks cool. I feel like it holds the tire better than some other options out there. So big thanks to OUTFITR for sending me the 2-bike hitch rack, e-bike rack with ramp. Appreciate them, and go give them some love. Check out their webpage. They have multiple different racks. They have this one here with the aluminum. They have that previous steel one, all steel one that I reviewed a few weeks ago. And they have other racks as well, and all sorts of different kind of outdoors camping products as well on their site. If you're interested in picking one up for yourselves, there's going to be a link in the description down below, so head down there, check them out. If you guys enjoyed the video, or at least learned something today, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.